Voice is back. Oh, that was a little bit of phlegm. I'm WX Fan 21, feeling I am back to 100% after that stupid sinus infection. Don't get sick, chat. Just don't get sick. I am so excited and pumped for this best of 3. It is LynxX versus TechnoWaffle. Let's get this started. Before I introduce my co-commentator and tracker, let's just go over very quickly a little bit about the racers and the picks and bans. LynxX being the higher seed here in the silver bracket. Elected to ban first, pick second. So LynxX banned Metroid objectives. Waffle then banned Gravity 9+1. And Waffle, interestingly enough, decided to pick the no objective seed against the speedrunner. I don't know if that was wise, but we're about to find out. Please welcome to the commentary booth. It's Divine. What's up, dude?
Hello, hello, hello.
And of course, we have the marvelous, fantastic Canoe over in the Twitch and the tracker booth. And no Nevd Morph today. We got Orb at Bubble Mountain.
Baby seed. We have all these paths to explore, and it just gives us morph to begin with.
I don't know if this was wise by Waffle to pick the no objective seed against the speedrunner.
Wow, we're, looks like we're gonna get everything at the beginning here. What is happening?
Boots. And just because I know someone in Twitch chat is gonna say it, what are those?
What are those?
What are those? We got missiles, we got explosives, free E-Tank, Orb, and Boots.
Oh, that
Let's
map
go.
is looking easily accessible.
If you say so. Hello, Croc. Any Croc fans on the Twitch chat?
That's a nice save.
Timely save.
Croc lives for now.
I hope you all are having a great day, a great night. Divine, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Excellent. Oh, that's a drop right down into Croc.
Oh, hello. Trolley map.
Oh, we synced up, chat.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
we
we're
synced up! So no objectives, in my opinion, and this has been my opinion throughout this entire tournament. No objectives favors the speedrunners over the randomizer players. Because it's first to beat Mother Brain 1 and 2, and to me that is the advantage for the speedrunners. Why do I say that? Because, for example, someone like LynxX who runs 100%, he is going to know a lot of different speedrunning tech and strategies. Someone like Waffle, who I believe is more of a randomizer player than a speedrunner, not saying he can't do both, but to me, that definitely favors LynxX in terms of fast movement, quickest to Mother Brain, and can probably do the Mother Brain fight. Again, because you're speedrunning, you're doing it on normal speedrunning with a charge beam combo, so you know how to do a very small ammo fight for Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Not to mention Ridley fights and everything else with some of the other technical intricacies, whatever. Big word insert here. The intricacies, there we go, I finally said it.
Woo!
Of how speedrunning is. So we'll see what we can see from these racers here, but
Not to spoil anything from the earlier race today, but you can see that that was backed up by what happened earlier today.
And I'm sure chat's got choice words about that. I'm sure that word begins with a C and ends in ING. Or excuse me, ER. But anyway, in all seriousness, Eddie versus Aussie, I gotta go back and watch those. I was not around to watch those.
I saw the first seed and I fell asleep during the middle of the second, beginning of the second.
So what you're saying is they put you to sleep. Got it.
Yeah, sure.
That's one way to sell a product.
What? Hello? What?
Hi.
I mean, I know that was a refill station, but don't you die when your energy hits 0? Hello?
Yes, but that was a pause abuse. Was great. Unfortunately, didn't pay off. I think Croc is holding something good. Yep, Croc is holding something. But we don't have anything right now to beat Croc.
Yeah. Darkus, the only thing I'll say about the matchup, without spoiling anything, is that I think that in the next tournament that we hold, there needs to be more categories that evenly favor the speedrunning versus the routing. Because right now it doesn't seem like the two are very comparable.
But that is also something to talk about. Remember, this is only our second tournament.
Yeah.
Like, the first one was just pure map rando. It was from Season 1 settings, it was ship starts, it was team left versus team right. Which way do you go? How do you route from there? This offering the 5 unique categories that we have, and our system for doing it is fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Taking a little bit from the multi-cat tournament, but I do think, yeah, if there's a way to do it, I'm all for it.
Because right now it just seems to favor, like, balls to the walls, just run and hope and pray.
So why is chat saying we found Charge Beam?
Because we did find Charge Beam for Techno.
Oh. It's not on the tracker. Come on, tracker.
It was in,
Gauntlet.
I don't know what room it is.
Gauntlet.
Bunch of breakable walls and stuff.
Yeah, that's back Gauntlet.
Back Gauntlet.
Canoe, the tracker. Gee, where does that sound like familiar for anyone that watches Oats and Goats' chat? Or a stream, not chat. Alright, so we're finally going to see some of these right-sided rooms here. That's attic. I'm telling you, I think Croc is in logic with that.
Oh, yeah, Croc is in logic now. So I think that's where the seed wants us to go.
I mean, that's where I would like the racers to go.
That's also, it's one of the many places they can go right now, but typically the seed gives you stuff for you to do.
Doing?
I don't know. Farming health when he has a refill station. Well, the refill station is through a heated room, so
he's clearly luring TechnoWaffle into a false sense of security. That's what I think Lynx is doing. No, Canoe. We're literally trying to make a joke of what he's doing. You coming in with your logic is not helping. But that is a good point. I'm only giving Canoe a hard time. Can we get some shoutouts to Canoe? Been doing a fantastic job recently, so picking up some comms, some tracking. Show Canoe some love on the Twitch chat. Lynx has his charge beam. Wow, thanks, Iro. I was busy getting my ears lowered during that race. I was getting a haircut.
There's way too much information in that commentary. Blah, blah, blah. There wasn't enough randomness in it.
There wasn't one mention of food.
Absolutely, there wasn't one mention of food. We need to make our daily quota.
I think I incorporated that into my CS stream on Monday by accident. Or not by accident.
So,
that commentary, by the way, was quickly filled.
Like, I mean, it was amazing commentary. It was just... Snooze fest.
Alright, Lynxy.
So Everest here, not in logic unless there's a loop.
Yeah, we need grapple for Everest.
Oh,
Into the toilet with Waffle.
likely to see some sort of progression behind Croc. I'd say supers or who knows, maybe a fan fly.
It could be grapple to get through Everest.
Yeah.
But I do think Croc is going to have progression. I
won't-
don't blame Waffle for skipping it.
It won't be gravity because that doesn't put the top of. Okay.
It won't be gravity, you say. The seed just said don't. It said hold my beer.
All right.
Or
I was gonna
hold
say it
my
won't be gravity
soda.
because that doesn't let you get back to the top of Everest, but
The seed just
he
said
just gave me a
hold
giant
my
middle
adult
finger.
beverage. Pretty much. Hold my beer, said the seed.
The top middle of Everest is not in logic with gravity high jump, is it?
I have
No, it
no
is.
idea.
It's not in logic with only gravity, but with gravity high jump, the top center is. Yeah.
So Lynx with gravity, and again, to me, logic-wise, that is the way the seed was saying to go.
Yeah.
And that is a massive advantage for Lynx.
Yeah. The seed says go to Everest now.
Yeah, chat, go to Everest now. Speaking of Everest, shout out to AEW star Darby Allin for climbing Mount Everest and completing that, getting to the top of Everest.
You will never catch me anywhere near Mount Everest. That's crazy talk, man.
You've been clipped there, Divine.
Yeah, you know. At least I can generate some sort of content.
Oh, I love it. The seat is still very wide open.
All right, so let's see if...
Okay, there's grapple. That's
Grapple.
Everest. Not that we couldn't do Everest before.
It's Everest times 2. So if Lynx doesn't immediately head to Everest right now, I'm going to be questioning this a little bit, but we'll see.
So, grapple obviously puts Everest in logic, right? But the problem is you can also gravity jump.
Yes.
That's the thing. Gravity jumping through Everest is also possible.
Yep.
So, Marcus, if you're in the Discord, please put that in the clips channel.
If you're not, let us know, and I'll just post it straight into the...
Yeah. And if you're not, then I don't know what you're doing.
I think they are.
Why are you not in the...
They are
Discord?
not. Ooh.
Exclamation point SMRMC in the chat.
Shaking my head.
So again, shoutouts to Divine on commentary. I'm WXFan21. Canoe, the fantastic on tracking. Show Canoe some love. I know Canoe's been getting into a lot of volunteering recently, both comms and tracking. Chat, show Canoe some love. And chat, if you could tell the racers where our logical supers are, that would also be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere through Everest, I'm thinking, because heated rooms, I believe they were super locked on the other side, so it's not going to be heated rooms. We could go back through where we found Charge. Whatever the heck that was called again. Back of Gauntlet. Back of Gauntlet.
There's Vanilla, that's an E-tank. That's the second half of Gauntlet.
Yeah.
At the end of that room, logically, is where you get to Green to Pirate Shaft.
Yeah.
So, I just want to point this out. Canoe, I thank you for all the volunteering you've been doing recently. Even if Twitch chat doesn't want to say thank you, but will answer our super missile question, I say thank you. Get called out, Twitch chat.
So it's this point you really have to question in the seed, what does it want you to do? It's given you everything, so we see Everest here. We've checked everything around Everest for the most part. We haven't seen much.
Thanks, WX fan, for thanking Divine for us, says Iro.
I like this.
Oh, Fantoon is here in Meridian.
Oh gosh, I was so confused at first because it was a right side entrance into Fantoon, and I'm like, that doesn't work because
Nope.
It's supposed to be the left side with map, and then I was like, oh, it's a save. So that's gonna be up towards the heated room up above. Do we invest the amount of time? Do we invest any time in trying to get rid of Fantoon and grab the map here?
Yes.
Depends if we have connections or not.
Now remember, it's no objective, so we don't care about bosses, but we do care about map information.
We do care about map information, but we explored so much of this map so far that...
But we've also seen no connectors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we have a connectors, I'd be a little hesitant about going over this map, but without connectors, grab the map.
Yep. Nice easy revert from Waffle, by the way. So yes, I'm only giving you a hard time, Twitch chat. Our trackers do not get enough credit for how insane they are. They are really, really good at tracking. They are really one of, if not the main reason that we all get so many restreams. So. Wait a minute, did Waffle die?
Waffle reverted.
That's what I thought.
Oh, was it a death? I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching LynxX's screen.
Waffle died in a heated room. Yeah, he was in that crab room, whatever the heck that's called, before he saw the Fantoon door, right? The Fantoon.
I think he saw the... I don't know.
Fantoon safe? Did he see the Fantoon safe?
Double chamber?
It was not double chamber.
And
he saw the save.
Waffle, what are you... Oh, he was stuck inside of...
Yeah, it's not double chamber.
Crumble shaft.
Double chamber has a door and an item in it.
Yep. Get all the doors. Got an upper left door.
Or the gate.
An upper right door.
If you're asking me for room names, you're never gonna get room names from me.
So basically, they're on planet Zebus. Got it.
Yes. And I totally knew what the planet name was.
Absolutely. Talon 4?
Mm-hmm. Series, right?
I mean, SR388? Maybe?
Okay, we are getting an out of logic aqueduct here.
That stopped any racer in this tournament before.
No.
So West Cathedral. That's what I thought.
Now it's Tyrol.
It's pronounced BSL Research Station.
I forget exactly what it was that I was doing, but something prompted me to think that all of the Nintendo series were in the same universe, and it'd be really interesting if they were.
BSL Research Laboratory, anybody? BSL Research Station? Anybody? Bueller?
Mueller. Ferris. Bueller. We do have Smash Bros, but is Smash Bros like is it which is it game is it? Is it MOBA or something? I think League of Legends, they're like canonically they're summoned in and it's not the
that's
actual
Plasma.
person or something. Is that the case for Smash Bros? Or are they actively conscious?
Where are our supers? 20 power bombs. We have charged plasma for Lynx.
What's at the bottom of toilet? It looked like a water room.
So Waffle, charge, gravity, morph, and high jump. The only thing differentiating both racers right now is that plasma beam from Majors.
Yeah. Lynx has a... Wait a second. $450 damage beam right now.
Correct.
It's more than enough to deal with Mother Brain 2. I mean, anything with charge, but I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it. There's our supers.
Hooray for visitors! Lynx, go back to the good music, please and thank you. Oh, and Lynx has screw attack.
Yeah, so we still need 2 E-tanks on Lynx's side for logical Mother Brain, or to even survive Mother Brain.
Yep. Lynx is, Waffle's going the right way, though.
Yeah. Although...
Yeah, there's 5 energy
I very
tanks.
much doubt he reset gravity, so...
Yeah, no, gravity is on for Waffle. Sometimes the tracker
Canoe, if
doesn't
you could
pick up the inputs.
mark that for us, please.
And screw attack while we're at it. And if you could order us some DoorDash, that would also be great. Feel free to treat yourself to something.
I just got some DoorDash.
My wife and I got some Grubhub tonight. It was really good. Oh, no, hello, Craig.
Crade. Why not,
Popeyes?
Lynx? It's a super quick fight there.
Oh, I should probably get my hermit cookies out of the car. All about this. Hermits are so underrated. Darkest, I agree.
What the heck is a hermit? Is that a... It's a Girl Scout cookie?
It's weird. Hermits, I think you would classify them as a cookie. I wouldn't classify them as a cookie. Hermits are like these... Tharkus, help me out here. What's the best way to describe a hermit other than
A
delicious?
molasses ginger cookie. I'm from New England, and I have never heard of a hermit.
Yes, you've got 2 New England guys talking here. If you hear the New England accents ever coming out...
Okay.
Devon, your New England is showing.
I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Yes.
Accents are weird.
They are weird.
I think that I don't have an accent.
You don't.
If I talked, would you have any clue where I was from?
No. You just you don't sound like you have an accent. I'll
Which
tell you
is
a funny
weird.
story. I used to in my old church, I used to be a kids church teacher, and when it was multiple times throughout my many years there. The kids would come up and go, "Mr. Adam, what's your accent?" And I'm like, I don't have an accent. And until I ever heard myself, like, recorded, I'm like, oh, I do have an accent. Because when you talk, you don't hear it.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I don't think I say any words like differently than other people. So, but I think like the weird thing about accents is that the lack of an accent could also be considered an accent because you could tell where somebody's from. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Accents
The
are
lack of
interesting.
an accent is considered an accent.
I don't know, because it's just like, okay, it's like,
Why
well, you
you
don't have a
make
Boston
me have to
accent, you don't
think
have
about
a
that?
New York accent, you have a Southwest accent, you have a whatever kind of accent. It's like, oh, it's the exclusion of the other accents kind of makes it so you do have an accent.
You think Samus has an accent?
We've only had a couple of voice lines from her, and most of them have been yelps and screams. So it's hard to tell.
Hater. Goodbye, Dragon.
Got some fried shrimp.
I got fried chicken tonight. Popeyes was really good. What did you have for dinner?
I had barbecue pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, there you go. Mother brain found!
Oh, that is good and bad. We know where criteria is. This is very, very bad for Techno because Lynx is gonna get this information and then just immediately go mother brain here.
I don't think it's as bad as some people think.
Unless Waffle can find plasma here, which
He's seen
it's
the
right
major.
here.
It's the only major. Neither racer are in go mode. Without Varia, Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam does 600 damage.
Yes, but is there a tank around here that he can grab?
Way to the left. Way
to
to
the
the
right?
left. I mean, you can go...
Oh, but this is downright speed locked, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not speed locked.
No, it's not. Metal Pirates and Speed Booster Highway.
Speed booster, yeah, but I think you go down for this bottom right here. Grab that, come back.
Yeah, one of the Torian doors is speed locked.
Yeah.
And remember, we have no Zebzia. Now, there is an ammo and energy refill close to Mother Brain. But it's through a heated room.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna need...
Darkers, what hermits are delicious.
I gotta look up what a hermit is.
You definitely should.
Hermit
Darkest says
cookie.
they're made with ginger, brown sugar, molasses, cinnamon, clove, raisins. And then just flour, egg, and salt or whatever. What they are is delicious. If you're from New England, go to your
30
local
years
Market
here.
Basket.
Never seen one of these.
Go to Market Basket. Market Basket, a local New England supermarket. They are not only affordable, but gonna be in every. They should be in every business history book. Like anything new production after what happened in the 2010s with them.
Chat, how's this sound for the stream right now? Is Lynx a little high?
Lynx is a little high.
I thought. Yeah.
High on
Well, it's high
life.
for me, but just a hair, but not bad. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't know why people don't shop at Market Basket all the time here in New England. They are the best affordable grocery store chain.
Never heard of
New
Market
England.
Basket.
I don't know if we can be friends and or do commentary anymore, Divine.
The only major ones we have out here are Big Y, Stop and Shop, and Whole Foods. Really?
Oh, whole paycheck.
Yeah, never shopping at Whole Foods.
Whole paycheck. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you can actually get really affordable there as opposed to any other supermarket? Your produce.
Yeah.
So Big Y, Hannaford's, however you want to call it. I know they're big in Maine. All right, so we gotta talk about something serious, chat. As these racers go to Mother Brain,
Yeah, man.
where do you think Samus goes to eat? We never once see her eat. You think there's like a Federation Galaxy Burger or something? Or like a Federation supermarket?
Does your soup process some of the plants or whatnot for her to drinking nutrients?
She goes to bars?
Bars?
I mean, I just want to know, like, how Samus can do all this running around and not get hungry.
Right.
Like, can we talk about the realness of this, please?
Before even one boss, I'd have to sit down and have a hearty meal.
We're literally making up stuff as we're trying to find our best way to get to Mother Brain. Lynx is gonna go for it.
Yeah, this is, I mean, for now it's okay. Break the glass, come back, do everything. But can he do this room in under one E-tank? Is the question.
For Lynx, I think it's possible. But you have to be near perfect at that room.
And then not get hit by any of the donuts.
Yep. So this is a 3-way Mother Brain clear. The first one was the Zeb clear. Go back and refill. The next one is going to be break the tank. Go back and refill.
Where is Lynx going here?
Away! Mia!
He had the refill station for both health and ammo.
I think Lynx might have just realized.
Oh, is that lava dive? He's gonna
Wait,
farm pirates here.
I thought it was double chamber into the refill station. Was it lava dive research station or refill station? I'm so confused as what is it. Now Lynx is heading back. What? Oh, Lynx is farming away from Lava Dive. That's what he's doing. That's horrible.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I... this is super questionable with... Because, I mean, if what you're telling me is... you should be able to farm health here pretty easily.
Lynx! No! You used too many supers and hit the Rinkas. Oh, Lynxy.
It's fine. He has to fill up here. I mean, next refill.
Shark hanging out in here, taking time away from Oates' chat to grace us with their presence.
Just full refill on health here, really, and then go straight back into Mother Brain.
Only giving Spine Shark a hard
time. I believe Waffle has plasma by like man. Yeah.
Green French fries. I've heard of green eggs and ham. Green French fries, really?
Yeah. Waffle still has E-tanks to get. So at this point, gosh, there was another E-tank to grab here in whatever region they're in, on the left side. But I don't think it would have been as fast as farming all these pirates. Nah, you get so much health from these pirates. Mike's gonna go for the save here. And decided not to. Metroids? No thanks. What is Lynx doing now, man? Lynx is being really indecisive. I don't see it costing him here, but it's... I'm a little confused on both sides of the spectrum here. What are the deeds? Both players are go mode here. Well, actually, Lynx is go mode. Waffle's not. Still needs 2 E-tanks. We know where Mother Brain is. It's going to have to be a blind escape, but we know where Criteria is. We don't know where Ship is. There's a heat room right before Mother Brain, so we need an extra E-tank, or we need to make the heat room in less than 99 energy. That's a rundown.
So chat was also, you know, kind of saying this. If Lynx can break the glass, right, you can destroy Mother Brain from the backside. But the glass has to be broken from the front.
Yeah, you could go in from the back. And there's a closer save there if you really need.
No, like again, this is nothing more than a glass break.
So this failed glass break, it actually cost a lot of time.
Yep. Oh look, Spazer. Which chat's favorite beam?
Oh jeez, the lag.
That's that.
All right, go back into Everest. Heal up. Going from the back. Does Mother Brain continue when you Crystal Flash?
Does what?
Or does it pause? Pause the game when you Crystal Flash. Because technically, right now, Lynx doesn't even need full health right now. He could go into Mother Brain. The game doesn't pause when you Crystal Flash. Okay, because I was going to say, he could just Crystal Flash before Rainbow Beam.
So this is a quarterfinal matchup in the silver bracket between the 3-seed Lynx, the 11-seed TechnoWaffle. Winner advances to take on Buff Nito, aka Nito. Your bronze bracket grand finals are set. Tony T. Young versus Unforeseen Menace, the 13th seed versus the 6th seed. NT's Emrock and Cruel Beans finish in tied for 3rd and 4th place. At 3-4 finish. Big shout outs to them.
Must say that their finishes in the tournament are not very indicative of their skill levels.
Agreed.
It's just the way that randomizers go. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky, and it is what it is, really. Both players are very, very great at the game. Both very good randomizers as well.
Correct. Waffle is spending so much time hunting down stuff to go beat Mother Brain.
I wouldn't sleep out on anybody who even lost in the first round and got out in the bronze immediately as well.
Don't lie.
I mean, even participating in the tournament means a great accomplishment for the most part.
I mean, don't lie to the people. You can easily 1v1 anybody, including me. If I'm season 4 grand champion.
Did you lean away from your mic, or did you just get a lot louder for things?
No, now I move my mic closer.
Turn down Lynx a little bit more though.
Louder.
Here you go. Once I get a SNES controller, maybe I'll
1v1 Eddie?
Yeah.
2-0 in a best of 3?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
You'll never see it coming. Ooh, looks like that's Mother Brain. We're gonna have... Okay, chat. Escape timer, and how many escapes do you think it's gonna take?
Yeah,
Quick.
because it's a blind escape. Hit your escape timer, chats it. Escape timer's in the Twitch chat. And I like what Divine says here. How many times are we gonna see the escape? I'm gonna go 2 escapes, minute 35.
I'm gonna say 3. Oh, it's a 50-second. Okay. Yeah, no.
50-second escape.
We're gonna open up into criteria, and it's just gonna be the ship right there. Guaranteed.
Oh, there's a ship.
It's gonna take 30, 40 seconds to even get to criteria in the first place, maybe.
Pick the right criteria door. There were 2 of them.
Yep.
You know what else is free, chat? Giving these racers a follow. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat. Give them a follow. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. And there is the ship. Lynx takes game number 1. GG's.
GG's.
Let's go, chat. Game number 2. Varia plus movement. This is Lynx's mode pick. We're gonna see how Lynx fares with this pick. Varia plus movement is you start off with Varia suit, ice beam, spring ball, high jump, and grapple. Expect to see a lot of water rooms early and often. I'm WX Fan 21, Divine back here as well. Canoe on tracking. Should this go to a game 3? I will not be here for game 3. Canoe and Divine will have you covered on commentary. With that being said, the gate's been dropped. The racers are ready to start. Divine, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Eat.
It's Hump Day.
Mike. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Let's
Shout out Geico. Orb!
Bro, come on.
25-second orb in race 1, 17-second orb in race 2. Where are the Nevdimorphs?
Alright. Without gravity here, there's no way Lynx goes for Aqueduct. Clip. Oh, where's the ship?
Oh, hi, ship.
Oh, that's a nice looking ship. I like
It's
that purple.
It is nice. You know what else is nice, Divine?
Giving these racers a follow.
That too, but I was gonna say Twitch chat.
Okay. Both racers see that it's only missiles and nope out.
All of our viewers, people in Twitch chat, y'all are nice.
You guys are nice on days that end with a Y.
You're welcome, Marinol. Oh, thank you, Lana Bean. It is Lana Bean. Okay. I got your name right the first time. Well, it looks like we're going through Aqueduct.
Yep. which means that there's a loop somewhere. You can't get out when you get those missiles. You can't kill the pirates.
Also,
current setup.
getting through the Metroid room isn't logical right now. There goes LynxX, being fast again. It's like he's a speedrunner or something.
I think you need at least supers for the pirates, right?
For what? The Metroids?
That pirate room that they reset out of with the missiles.
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see it.
The Key Hunter room.
Key Hunter room. Key Hunters and pirates in the same room?
No, I don't know. Whether they're Key Hunters or pirates, I don't know the difference. Whatever. Vanilla Plasma, sure. That's what chat's saying.
Oh, plasma pirates! Yes, if you pick up the item, you have to defeat all the pirates in the room.
Yeah.
And they don't have a way to do that right now.
You need at least supers for that, right?
I think you need speed, screw, or plasma.
Screw, plasma, okay. Okay, yeah. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Supers don't damage things, but they damage the metal pirates. There's too many. There's too many enemies that look exactly the same in this game.
Yeah, chat. Why you have enemies look the same? It's all chat's fault. I call chat nice one time, chat. And you go making these pirates looking pretty with their colors and stuff.
PBs for Techno here. We're more looking for supers here, but
there is a PB door Waffle's gonna find.
Yep.
Or maybe not. But regardless, Waffle currently in the lead, howbeit ever so small. I'm only kidding, chat. You are fine. Viewers, you are fine. We hope you're enjoying watching this right now.
Spazer, best beam.
Valid! We got a valid seed, chat. Getting the Spazer beam in randomizer is, I think, what it's gonna make like getting the flamethrower in randomizers in Metroid Prime 1. We're just gonna call it a valid seed.
Shine Spark, I want you to know that if this were my chat, or if I was mod here, you would not be able to chat here anymore.
What? For Spine Shark?
Yeah.
See, Spine Shark knows Plasma Beam is the best beam. There's LynxX's supers.
Alright. You mean PBs?
Right. Thank you. Spazer's a good team.
Waffle going into the ship and then saying, "Do you want to save?" Nah.
Hey, Waffle. Save early, save often.
We were never friends to begin with. I don't know what you're talking about.
Super duper PBs, exactly.
Right,
So yes, Waffle currently in the lead and gets to go back to Crumble Shaft. We finally get our first energy tank of the seed. Right side door, big pink maybe? No, it's Yoink Room. Thank you, Sorving. There's your save early, save often emote on my Twitch channel.
Morph ball.
Woo! That's double.
More reserve. Okay.
That's 3 tanks.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
See, Waffle knew exactly what he was doing this entire time. Waffle was luring Lynx into a false sense of security, thinking that he'd actually have a chance to win. Give him game 1. Let it be okay. Let Lynx relax a bit, and then Waffle comes in and boom! Wins games 2 and 3. It's all about the content, chat.
More PBs. Where are the supers?
Over there.
Yeah, in the place with the thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. Next to that guy with the face.
I haven't heard that from a commercial in a long time, Lana. That's hilarious.
You know what? Commercial you probably haven't heard in a very long time, because I don't even know if they sell it anymore. But it was one of the most obnoxious commercials you've ever heard.
What?
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while. This is the content we have to come up with you, chat, alright? This is what we have to come up with for you, because the racers haven't found any supers yet, alright? So Lynx is going most likely the correct route.
The JG Wentworth? Nah, they still have JG Wentworth on, I'm pretty sure.
They do. So criteria most likely is to play, and I take back what I said earlier. I forgot the racers had ice beams, so all Metroid rooms are in logic. Now we have everybody literally talking about commercials.
Alright, chat.
Oh, Big Bean's room.
I don't know if I can specifically name any commercials, because it's been a long time since I've seen them. But if you guys remember any of the old ESPN commercials, which was your favorite?
Oh my goodness. I have no idea, but a lot of them were funny. Yeah, Stuart Scott, the legend.
Supers!
Hooray! We have supers! And we have TechnoWaffle, just cleaning up on energy and ammo. Lynx finding his way into Big Bean's room, aka Big Pink.
Spine Shark, you need to go look up a compilation of old ESPN commercials. They are a gold mine.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Chomp the 3.
Mr. Owl?
How I'm still allowed to do commentary and, like, lightly talk about what's going on? I
Oh
have
yeah,
no idea.
same. I don't know. Chat, be honest with us.
The world
Do you come
may
for the
never
races, or do you come
know.
for the comms?
Yes, Lana finished it off. How many licks is the gate to the Tootsie Roll 7 Tootsie Pop? The
Billy
world may
Mays
never
here with
know.
another fantastic product. You remind me of Djibouti Dubs. That's another throwback.
There are so many good classic commercials. Some of the ones a couple of years ago with Betty White and the Snickers commercials were hilarious.
Yeah. Vince to slap chop. Hey, we don't talk about Vince. Yeah,
Tharkus,
and the
no.
guy with the ShamWow
No,
either.
Tharkus!
We don't talk about those people.
Tharkus, please. Now I'm gonna have that ridiculous jingle in my head.
Did you know that chia is chia seeds?
Is it really?
Yes.
I want to know how it actually turns into grass, but that's besides the point.
No, those are literally chia seeds growing inside of the thing.
I mean, I could always do the Cars for Kids jingle. We might lose half of our viewers, but I could do it. Nito coming in with the raid. What's up, Nito?
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Yep. The 5 gum was ridiculous. Wasn't the Winterfresh one something like at the top of a mountain or whatever?
Yeah. Whole bunch of really dumb commercials, man. Dude, the thousands had so many good commercials, and nowadays all the commercials are horrific. Not that I even watch TV anymore.
I feel like I want to do the Cars for Kids one. But that is... Oh my gosh, please, no.
Hi, I'm Sarah McLaughlin. And just $1 a day, you can help
Nito, welcome to the stream. We have been doing nothing but talking about old school commercials for like the last 10 minutes. I love it. I love it. Alright. So far, Waffle has the progression with supers. Lynx somehow has not been able to find those supers yet. Pyro, please. Alright, watering hole. Oh my gosh. Lynx is just getting bodied by all of these X's and none of them being supers.
All missiles. Milk. Oh, that's reminding me of the commercial.
So we've got a Meridiador. We know Norfair is to the south. Oh, of course, that's going to be a major over there. And a Brindor.
Oh my god. Alright.
For those of you that at all have heard the Water Country commercial or the Water Country jingle, yeah, you're welcome.
Finally, supers for Lynx.
I don't think I've ever been to Water Country. But that jingle was hilarious. So now Lynx and Waffle both have a decision to make. Do you go Bryn or do you go Meridia?
Meridia is the smaller usually.
Or do you go back to Norfair and tank the map? This is where this seed's going to get really interesting. Because you've got 3 huge areas. We know the Norfair map is to the south. It's nowhere close.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna let you finish that thought, but then I have to bring up a commercial that is the most legendary commercial of all time.
Which is?
If anybody remembers the Red Lobster commercial with the guy who says, "Take your top off."
Wait, what?
You guys have never seen that? Oh my god. So, there's a lobster pot at Red Lobster. And so the commercial starts off with, like, Red Lobster, and a guy is, like, looking at a girl, and he goes, "Take your top off." And she looks at him, he's like, "What are you saying?" He's like, "Take your top off." And then he reaches over and lifts the top off the pot.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that one.
Oh my gosh, dude. Commercials were so much better back in the day.
I still have no idea how we're being... Like, we're almost 17 minutes into the stream, The last like 5 to 10 minutes has been nothing but talking about commercials and trying to figure out where these racers want to go. Okay. Lynx is in the Norfair. Waffle's in the Meridia. Finally, a little bit of route divergence. We've somehow gained viewers while talking about old school commercials.
I mean, yeah. That's what brings the viewers in.
They shouldn't pay us for this, says Canoe. Wait a minute, you're getting paid?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Divine, wait a minute. Canoe's getting paid? Wait a minute now. Pepperidge Farm. Yeah, those are good.
More commercial talk.
Okay, I think Waffle has just hit the jackpot. And let me tell you why I said that. Waffle not only... This is a very small Meridia. But we have a Torian connector and a Wreck Ship connector.
Oh.
And Lynx is... Now again, we could have 3 bosses in Norfair and Lynx is going to get massively ahead. But being able to go from a really weird small Meridia into what should be a small Torian and what should be a small wrecked ship, this could be the way that Waffle ends up needing to go, unless Waffle finds Mother Brain, and then Lynx could end up getting the rest of the bosses and going back into Mother Brain, which is kind of the way you want to go, even if you have the Mother Brain information. We've seen that time and time again in Siege, where one of the best things you can do is not find Mother Brain and then just luck into it after you've beaten the bosses.
45 missiles for Lynx. I feel bad. Everywhere he goes, it's just missiles.
I think Derp wants more analytical talk.
Yeah?
Which is fair.
So, Space Jump is not really what we wanted to see here for Waffle.
No, I would really like to see that charge beam at some point soon.
I mean, can fly, but we haven't needed to fly yet.
Not yet. I'm sure Lynx would love to have that space jump right about now for East Ocean. But as we somehow get back on topic here, which, let's face it, I'm sure we'll talk about food at some point throughout the rest of this game. This is big for Waffle. Imagine running into, let's say, Kraid and Fantoon here. That would be massive. That's even more massive! That's the pancakes!
And you...
Oh my gosh.
You know, as soon as you were talking about food and you said for Waffle, I wanted it to be like falafels.
Listen, I already did an entire thing between Edible Toaster and TechnoWaffle. I did the whole breakfast on Zebus gimmick already. I don't know what else the folks want.
Fantoon here for Lynx. I mean, this will be first boss down, but I mean...
That is a brutal Norfair to get to this map.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but now that we know that it's required...
I mean, pretty much.
Fantoon's here, so it's required.
Okay, wreck ship with nothing. Ooh, that's a Torian door, though, so we know now wreck ship and Torian connect. This is big for Waffle, so you can get this information and be done with it. And just pick up your ammo on the way. Very big.
I think that's a 2-rounder for Lynx, no? Also, space jump for Waffle, please. Canoe.
Canoe the tracker. Oh no! No! That's
I just missed it.
one of the one rooms that Waffle didn't want to find. GT room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal. Can we
Yeah.
get some F's in the chat for that, please? Oh, Mother Brain is in Norfair. And so is Dragon. Well, it is two bosses Norfair, but Lynx, if there is something in Torian, Waffle's gonna have the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Shinsero asks, what's wrong with that room? I mean, no charge beam, 10 super missiles.
You have to fight Golden Turian, and you can't get through that room without doing that. And
Golden Torian, is that a new location I'm unfamiliar with?
Golden Turian, Golden Chorizo, whatever.
Golden Chorizo.
And that takes a very long time for that fight.
Yeah. We avoid it if possible. $25.10 for Waffle and ammo, and 55, 50 and 5 for Lynx.
That's every 6, 8. That's 13 supers.
Yeah.
For Lynx.
Best case scenario here for Waffle is Kraid. If Kraid's in Brinstar, then Lynx is going to have the advantage. Because from here, Lynx, to me, the logical step is to take the Bryn connector from Norfair.
Mm-hmm. Because then he'd have to travel both down and up. And Techno would only have to go up after this point.
But for what it's worth, neither racer has enough to beat Ridley right now either.
Nah.
We haven't found Ridley yet, so there is that. Ew, the map is here in this room. Ew.
Well, doubles 15, 6, 16, no.
Hold, chat. Divine's doing math, hold.
No.
And the answer is?
No, not quite.
No.
Almost enough for Waffle. He's a bit short.
I feel like
Wait, no, he does have enough. Never mind. He's 400 more.
I feel like for how good ring pops were, or still are, I feel like their commercials just didn't stand out.
No, he doesn't have nearly enough. Never mind. What am I talking about?
Push Pop had some decent commercials.
Thing is, like, you barely remember something until you hear it or see it, and then it's just boom, all the memories flood back. The floodgates unlock.
All right, so Waffle needs charge or four more super packs to beat Ridley. I guess technically, if you really wanted to do a really tough,
Waffle has 14.5 right now.
Yeah,
14,500 damage.
Are you including the power bombs?
Yes, double hit power bombs. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big item for Lynx.
Mm-hmm.
That's the speed booster.
Speed.
Spine Shark, that was a good one. Now I kind of want dessert. I still never got my hermits out of the car. I'll do that after this race.
Dragon fight.
All right, so we know there's nothing else here, which means we know by process of elimination that Ridley is in Brinstar.
There's that one.
If I'm
That
Waffle, I'm going for it.
Way out of the way. Does Techno? I don't think Techno goes for this major. That major's.
The major's blocked by speed, okay?
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the Bacon Strips commercials.
Bacon! No. It's
bacon! I could go for some bacon right now. You think Lynx and Waffle could go for some bacon?
Do
you think Waffle has bacon to go with his waffles?
Maybe. My gosh, these rooms are so slow for Lynx, though. Without gravity.
Again, this is Aria plus movement, so this is right up what this category shows. Tons of water, plenty of ways to maneuver through it.
Yeah.
Kind of goes back to what we were saying in race number 1, where, you know, maybe in the next tournament we could see something that equally favors speedrunners and rando players. But again, it'll be up to if we can even customize that, you know what I mean? Is there a way to customize something that's more rando racer friendly as opposed to speedrunner friendly? Because, like, we know Lynx is one of the best speedrunners on the planet. One of the best 100% racers on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge advantage in any race for him. But here, Waffle, all it takes is routing. And going through and checking those areas, go into Torian, go into Wreck Ship, getting those upper areas out of the way with, right now is proving to be beneficial to Waffle. Now we can see the Aqueduct item. So it's another E-Tank.
Charge.
If this is charge, oh my gosh, it's charge. So that's shambles here for Waffle. Because the items that Waffle did not want Lynx to get was charge and speed.
Yep.
Lynx is in go mode.
So now...
You know for sure Lynx can do a charge, ice, Phaser, Ridley fight.
So now the question is...
Yes.
Where does Lynx go from here? Because... if Lynx goes down into
Bryn?
Into any of the areas without the bosses in it and just searching for the maps, it's a huge waste of time.
It is. We know Meridia has no bosses, and Wreck Ship has no bosses. Torian has Kraid. Brinstar, by process of elimination, will have Ridley. But again, Waffle is going to be making his way over to Bryn and Norfair. And if Waffle wisely goes to Bryn first, can find the ammo to beat Ridley, Waffle will have the advantage in this race.
Absolutely.
Because it'll be Bantoon, into Dragon, into Mother Brain. Lynx still has to go Bryn, Meridia, to Torian. And let's face it, Torian probably isn't the first choice when you look at that map. It's an elevator right into Wreck Ship. I want to know this, and I normally ask if there's another racer here doing commentators what they would do. For those of you watching this live, hello YouTube. For those of you watching live in the Twitch chat, when you see the Wreck Ship and Torian connector in Meridia, I want to know which area would you go to first and why?
Lynx heading into Bryn here too.
There's Ridley. And there were 4 X's. They need to be supers.
Yep. Considering we've already found 15 power bombs, I'd say a good chance that at least 3 of those is Super split.
So Draki says, was also in this tournament, shout out Draki, wreck ship because it's usually smaller and hopefully the map is closer. So someone's saying something is speed locked.
Ridley might be speed locked, I think.
Now this is best case scenario for Waffle. Look how close he is to the map. And that means he's going to be that much closer to Speed Booster. So we've heard from Draki. Anyone else that has been watching this, would you go to Torian or wreck ship based on how the map is laid out?
Okay, we have no more chatters, so I can't help but notice that as soon as we started talking about the actual game, all the chatters went away. So does that mean we need to go back to talking about commercials and food?
I think we've run out of commercials. We could always
we could talk about
food.
any of like the Super Bowl commercials. If we want it, we could start going over Super Bowl commercials
Plasma.
and plenty of content.
If we're talking about Super Bowl commercials, we're talking about the dogs playing poker, all the Clydesdales, the Betty White Doritos, the Betty White Snickers commercial.
He does exist. They do exist.
So plasma for Waffle. Bombs for Waffle doesn't really help us at this point. Lynx is also about to get his plasma beam. Crepes. All we had to do was talk about food, and Crepes appears. This is like what, say his name and he appears when you say Joe Hendry's name, and there you go. Apparently, talk about food and Crepes appears.
Okay, this is gonna out a few people in chat.
No boy.
I'm personally not gonna answer this question. Favorite color of M&M? Based on the characters.
The Kool-Aid commercials.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
All right. Waffle is running out of time. Your advantage, Waffle, is dwindling away. We have so many missiles in this scene. Where are the supers?
Who is
Seed,
this?
Please.
Jake from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
Khakis.
That charge beam is looking more and more likely as the best way right now. So there's Decora Room, which chat was saying was speed locked because yeah, it is. So if you took a look on the map, what you saw on the left-hand side was Acid Chozo. So Ridley is a one-way. You can't get through Acid Chozo from the back end unless you first go to Acid Chozo and clear it. Uncle Ira, that is very classic. All right. So, Waffle found a boss. I'm a little confused as to where he's going. Oh, it's Mother Brain he's
Mother
found.
Brain.
He's
Yeah.
going the
He needs to go
wrong way.
Yeah, he needs to go down to get that Fantoon.
Ay vey. Waffle. On behalf of commentary, tracking, and all the fans out there, what are you doing? He's gonna run into Dragon before he knows Dragon's even in the area.
Look with your special eyes. My breath.
Hello, Ridley. Tracker, can we get the Ridley music, please? Chat does love a good Ridley fight. Thank you. Any Ridley squawkers in chat? Nice fight, thanks.
Not looking good for Waffle right now.
He is shambling. You are nowhere near the map.
I mean, I don't remember the map too much, but it was not a fun one to get to. That's what I remember.
No, it wasn't. But where are you going? Oh, now, okay, now he's had the chat. Hold. Waffle's going the right way.
Gonna run into Fantoon here.
Oh, see, this we gotta crank up. Best music in the game.
All right, here we go. You know this is Fantoon. Don't go in that door, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. So again, this is big for Waffle. If he's able to get that speed and go back to Bryn. As now what Lynx is going to do is book it for Meridia, Wreck Ship, and Torian. Lynx is one boss left to beat. It's just Kraid. Lynx has beaten Ridley, Fantoon, and Dragon. The only boss that Waffle has beaten right now is Kraid.
Oh, Fantoon with the fake out.
That was rude. Mr. Fantoon.
Fantoon. Wow, man. So.
What am I saying? Pig falafel too? Wait, what?
Big for Waffle.
Oh. Pig for waffle. Yeah, my Bostonian accent is showing.
I think Waffle's a missile off here.
Yeah. Canoe, Ridley down for Lynx, please. Thank you.
No, use a couple. Wait, does Lynx not know where Torian and Wreck Ship are? Where is he going?
Nope. He didn't remember. He went to Norfair as Waffle went north to Meridia.
I mean, this is actually looking a lot better for Waffle right now.
It needs to be, because Waffle now needs to go back to Bryn. You need to book it to Bryn. Leave. I mean, you can't leave Dragon alone. That's speed. That's speed and charge beam.
And then he's just gonna immediately head to Ridley and then come back down from Mother Brain.
So what I would do, if I was Waffle, is go Dragon, get speed, get charge, head back to Criteria, head west to Brinstar, and go that way, rather than traversing all the Norfair again. Yeah, my Bostonian accent. Leave me alone. Waffle gotta be wicked freaking smart, dude.
Wicked.
You gotta go get that speed booster, dude. Take
Park the
that thing
car and
all the
have a
way.
yard.
Take that thing all the way up to camp. All right, no more stereotypical Boston accent for me. A bonk. Can I get a bonk in
I
chat
don't
for
know,
Lynx,
dude.
please?
It looks close, but depending on where Lynx goes here, because goes into Meridia, and then he has to go all the way into Wreck Shipped, and then all the way into Turian, and then come back. I mean, they're not the largest places to go, but
Nope, here's
it's
the
gonna be
pants
real
room play
close.
for Lynx. Waffle can get this charge before speed, but Waffle needs speed to get to Ridley.
Yeah,
Aussie climb, hold.
easy.
Charge for Waffle.
It's big.
I agree.
To do a regular missile Ridley only, you need 180 missiles, which
Sounds
is
fun. Let's do it.
36 missile packs, which
At the rate this seed's going, we're gonna find that many missiles.
I don't think there are that many packs in the game.
All right, here we go. Waffle about to get speed. Waffle, you can see starting to turn up the jets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Now
speed for Waffle. Now
it's a-
Waffle is officially go mode. He can get by
mode.
speed lock.
There's 230 missiles in the game. Interesting. So yes, you could do missiles only Ridley. It would not be fun.
Okay. Serious question for all of you that have a Waffle House by you. Is it any good or is it overhyped? I don't have a Waffle House here in New England. Not like I own one, but I don't think there is one around here. There are the doors. Again, to me, you go wreck ship. The elevator's right there.
Wait, why didn't Waffle just... No, whatever.
Darkus, there are like no more Denny's up here.
Did you know that Waffle House is...
Cloudy.
Did you know Waffle House is used as a metric for how bad like power outages can be?
Jeez.
Because Waffle Houses are like always open. There's an entire video on it on YouTube. It's amazing.
Jeez. All right, this is big for Waffle. How quickly... Here's what this race comes down to. How quickly does Waffle get to Ridley versus Lynx getting to Kraid and back to Norfair? This is so incredibly tight right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they judge hurricanes by Waffle Houses. It's hysterical.
I mean, I'm going to the Counter-Strike Major in June. Do I have to go to a Waffle House down there? Or do I have to barely hit up this Whataburger gimmick? Don't do it, Waffle! Waffle might be throwing.
I think I think it's Wendover who did that? Who did the video on YouTube?
Wendover Productions?
I think it was Wendover who did the Waffle House.
I have no idea. See, again, we talk about food, we get Twitch chat's opinions. We talk about the in-depth intricacies of Super Metroid, chat falls asleep. Lynx, this is your big chance. Oh, what? He's doing it. Okay, Lynx had a direct ship.
Okay, this is huge for
Waffle, you
Waffle.
gotta go.
It was Wendover. Yeah, I thought so.
There you go. Waffle, you gotta go. You need to book it. If you want to force game 3, you need to go.
Oh, I've never even played the game. The Mouski. I've never even played this game.
That is lies.
It is not lies. I've never played this game.
Way to lure all the racers into a false sense of security there, Divine. Next tournament, Divine's going to be in the grand finals. 2-0's the entire upper bracket.
Are the controls that bad? I don't know. I heard that they were okay, but I don't know.
Well, Waffles made it very quickly into Bryn.
Yeah.
Chat, let's get some hype in the chat. We are going to have a very tight finish.
Okay. Ode round, that is very offensive. I am well old enough to know what a SNES is. Thank you very much. I used to play Super Mario 3 on the SNES.
Yo, Mario Brothers 3.
I also, oh god, can I even remember the name of it? It was one of the very first motion controlled consoles. What was it called?
A Wii?
No, it was way old. It was like as old as the SNES, but it was motion
Are you
controllers.
talking about the Virtual Boy?
No, the Dreamcast.
Oh, the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast. I used to play
never had a
tennis,
Dreamcast.
like the tennis on the Dreamcast. Oh my god, that was so much fun.
So Lynx is now fighting GT. Trade will be a lot closer. This is what Waffle couldn't do, because Waffle didn't have the charge beam. So here we go. Waffle is done with Ridley. He should be done with Ridley. Ridley, would you please cooperate? My guy, cooperate! Thank you. All right, chat.
Yeah,
are we getting game number 3? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Dreamcast has had one of the worst controllers you've ever seen. It puts the, oh my god. Why can't I remember the name of the controllers? Puts the Nintendo 64 controller to shame. Oh my god, it's just the most horrid thing you've ever seen.
All right, this is it. Divine, let's lock in. Canoe? Lock in, Canoe.
Lock in.
You literally have nothing else to do. Just lock in. Oh, except Mark Ridley done for Waffle. Thank you.
Yeah,
once again, folks, make sure you give shout-outs to Canoe. Canoe's done a great job tracking. If you also want to volunteer like Divine, Canoe, and myself, !SMRMC. Join the Discord, go to the tourney info section, and sign up to volunteer. The volunteer schedule is in there. And of course, !R to follow the racers and !C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. So again, make sure you show Canoe some love for tracking. Of course, show Divine some love for doing commentary. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Totally not to collect our paychecks.
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch for that quote. I just did a, someone mentioned N64 in the chat. I did a GoldenEye agent run through of just the normal agent levels,
Yeah.
not the 2 bonus levels. You want to talk about horrible controls?
Oh my god, it's disgusting. Don't even mention.
That game's controls are so bad when you're trying to, like, I don't know how people do double O agent with how bad those controls are.
Never seen a 113 and I never will.
I have never played Aztec or Egyptian. I've never been able to get through Secret Agent in 007. Just saying, Bunker 2. Tharkus does have a good point. The aim assist. I'm talking about manual aim, though. Anyway, less GoldenEye, more Super Metroid, because Waffle has done it.
Yep.
Waffle's got to Mother Brain first. I gotta be honest with you, Divine. I thought this was going to. Varia plus movement, to me, would have favored, you know, anyone with fast movement and anyone with good underwater movement. Waffle routed the best. Had to come back to get charge and speed, but it turns out that getting those last and then going to Ridley and going back to Mother Brain proved to be beneficial. So, Chad, it's time to get your guesses in for the escape timer. It is Norfair to Criteria. Get your guesses in. It's a 1-zone difference. Thank you, all of you NN fans in chat.
Oh, Waffle needs to be careful here. All right.
Divine, what do you think? I'm going to go about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
1 minute and 25. Nobody's guessed it yet, so I'll go 1:25.
There you go. More soups for Lynx. Here we go. Mother Brain to Criteria is gonna be... minute 10!
Stephen Gardner.
Congratulations to those of you that guessed minute 10.
Beans, you guessed too late.
Everyone that guessed the NN guess number apparently was very close. They were a second off. All right, Waffle, now you just need to execute. No, Waffle, you're not the Flash. You can't phase through the gate.
We do not mention that horrid character here.
Excuse you?
In that terrible TV show they did.
Exclamation point blast Divine. That is the best version of Barry Allen that Grant Gustin has done. You stop that. Alright, don't actually blast Divine, but we got game 3! Waffle beat Lynx! GG's.
Game 3's
Game
double soup.
3 is confirmed. Well done. Well, Divine. Game 3 on the docket. It's double suit. What are you expecting from that mode?
Hopefully not a 30-second morph ball, but who knows?
We've had a 25-second morph ball, a 17-second morph ball. Maybe we'll spawn right next to the morph ball in Game 3. Divine and Canoe have you on commentary for Game 3. I will not be. I've actually got another broadcast to do. But shoutouts, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Canoe. Thank you, fans. Enjoy game number 3, double suit between Lynx and TechnoWaffle. Winner advances in this quarterfinal into the silver bracket semis. Loser is eliminated. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
What's everybody doing? This is game 3 for the multi-category map rando tournament. Actually, I don't have that here. So this is game 3 of Lynx versus TechnoWaffle. Let's see, pull up the silver bracket info. Yeah, so this is the first game of round 3 of silver bracket for the multi-cat tournament.
What? It's game 3. What?
Did I say game 3?
You said game 1.
This is sorry, game 3 of round 3.
Yeah.
No, this is the first game of round 3. Sorry, this is the first matchup. Gosh, I said it wrong the same way again. Anyway,
Final game.
yes, for the matchup. So it's double suits. This is obviously, if you've been following the multi-cat tournament, neither racer picked this. This was what was left after the bans. What was the major in
Spacer.
Big Pink? Spacer.
And space jump.
And space.
Yep, both runners have everything now. TechnoWaffle having a little bit better of a rut there by going to the bottom first.
Did he go left? I guess they both went left, huh?
Yeah. They're pretty much synced up at this point now, though. Transitions at the same time. Saving at the same time.
Yeah, that Samus Dread sprite always tricks me up for a little bit. I forget that it's not the blur. Just a really fast spin.
Find PBs here. Be nice to get if we had morph.
Uh-huh. Ooh, are we gonna get a wiggle through the Kraid entrance?
No.
I want to see them wiggle.
This is where the game wants them to go with space here. And we're getting morph here! Calling it!
We see the
Hey.
orb.
It's not a 30-second morph. I mean... It's not a 49-minute morph, but I mean, it's...
I'd just like to see more struggle, you know, just a little more. So that means we'll grab power bombs and progress to the right here. I don't think we have anywhere else to go.
Likely. I don't know anything about reversing to the right. I think going back to the map is probably the better choice here. At the bottom of Big Pink, there's also an item that they haven't gotten yet.
Of course, Power Bombs opens up all of Big Pink. Yeah, I tend not liking to go for going the bottom here of Big Pink with only 5 Power Bombs. It's super risky, but it's for map.
Yeah. That's Wave Beam. But there's likely a loop down here considering it's Fire Fleas.
Yep.
Let's see what we get at the bottom of Fire Fleas though. Supers. That helps with the Fire Fleas door.
Doesn't put Wave Gate room in Logic, but, you know, can do it. Yeah, they need a high jump for it to be in Logic.
Not necessarily, but they have, it's likely a loop. So.
That's true. We still don't know.
Or not, but that's plasma. No loop.
Not looking like it. When it comes to map, there's no logic. You go for map.
Yeah, but with all they've collected here, I don't think they reset. I mean, it wouldn't be in Logic. You can still do the gate. It's not fun to do, but you can do it.
You know, I'm more practiced at doing the high jump list gate glitch there. I don't know, man.
Okay, with this save here, you absolutely go through Wave Gate. 100% you get this map.
Yeah, I get like the high jump gate glitch maybe second or third try, but I'm always first try with the high jump list.
Wow, absolutely nothing now. I mean, a couple of X's. We have plasma here, so yeah, I think. I don't know if our runners go for any of these X's. Oh, it's debate. I think maybe the one in Mission Impossible I'd grab, but I don't know if I'd go down here and grab this one to the left.
I'd try the gate, and if I don't hit it, then I reset and move on.
Actually, no, this one's close enough. Yeah, it's close enough that you definitely want to grab that. I thought that was farther away. Yeah, so that's a slight mistake on Waffle's part here. Because even if they find charge, they still need missiles, so to break the glass.
Definitely. Right now, majors are pretty strong, but can't be ignoring X's. Yeah, at this point, if I was our racers, I'd want my next X to be power bombs. If I didn't find bombs right away.
Mm-hmm. So, Waffle, you can't really do this room here. I mean, you can, but you don't have power bombs or anything to get through that room.
You can do the tricky jump into
Yeah.
morph, or you can just turn off gravity. Slow.
Decent save here.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Okay, so Link's going up into Bryn. Oh wait, they're both going to Bryn. What about Dan? We'll see if Lynx finds the safe before going across. Just not. So if this is a dead end, this is going to favor Waffle here. Which, it's not really going to be a dead end at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer Link's position here. He's got more ammo. Waffle's information is just slightly better.
Indiana Jones. That is not Indiana Jones, that's Double Chamber. What am I talking about? Red Tower into left side. This is likely Fantoon.
About a 1 in 3, right? Oh. I guess it's 100%.
Yeah, with 2 right side room connectors here. 3, 2. This was more of a chance, I'd say, than not.
Fair enough.
They're even on super counts now, which is 15. Only 12 minutes into the seed is really, really high.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like this, Merc. I think I like Techno's play here better because there are 2 connectors on the bottom compared to just the 1 connector on the top. So you're not more likely to get Fantoon down here, but this is certainly going to allow you to. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter if you go bottom or top, but.
I suppose you could make an argument that going down is faster, so while you're up there, might as well go up, but yeah, I don't think about it that way. I don't know. So
Very nice fight by
I think with Techno, he went left first, right? He was looking for missiles.
Yes.
So it just made way more sense for Techno to go down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he didn't have missiles.
Yep.
He had supers, or else this fight would have been absolutely horrific.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely got lucky there.
Not getting lucky with this Fantoon though.
Lots of hugs and kisses here. No majors though.
Mother Brain.
Mother Brain is pretty difficult spark to get. I don't know if any of these runners can get that spark, because you have to keep it going into crab hole. You know, I think Lynx is a regular speedrunner. He does any percent, so he could probably do that short charge.
Yeah. That was a much, much slower fight for Waffle there, and it's going to put him at a pretty big disadvantage.
Definitely.
Three Turian connectors, though. Which is pretty wild, considering how small Turian usually is. Spo! And we don't get this.
No DLC.
Oh, very nice jump by Waffle there.
I missed it.
He's top of the red tower. He shot as he space jumped to just clear the blocks.
Can't see.
Two majors here.
Well, what do you think? Is this going to be a major time waste?
No. This is likely progression. So I'm thinking one of these is probably going to be speed. I mean, there's charge. Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's all right. Well, let's go mode. This has been a very linear seed so far. I mean, if there's going to be any divergence, that's essentially what's going to be the difference between these racers, other than slight movement, which I'm definitely going to put in favor of Lynx. Techno opting to pop into Bryn. Oh, they're both players popped into Bryn. What am I talking about? Lynx popping his head into Norfair, was that?
Yeah. Went through toilet into Croc Speedway, and we saw lava dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that map is rather ugly. I like Lynx play here, going back for those majors.
Yeah. We're likely, I mean, as I said, we're likely one of these is going to be speed.
Did we see the bottom right door of Croc Speedway?
I don't know.
That'll make the difference for if this is sparkable or not. And it is. We got basement. So Lynx here gonna be set up pretty well if he finds speed.
Screw. Okay, not the worst.
Yes, we take that. See, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna mark Techno as getting charge.
Chat, what did Waffle just get? There's a major, I didn't see what it was. You got Spring Ball. Ugh. Luxury. And Waffle running into a speed lock. X-ray. Wow. Okay. X-ray and screw. Interesting. So that means that past speed runway, I guess, is progression, maybe? Oh yeah, Fantoon's dead for both players.
Oop. Bosses don't exist for tracking. What are you talking about? Well, Lynx can microwave now, but this detour is very much in Waffle's favor.
Yes. Decent refill.
Actually, nah. X's don't have the value they did before, because it's almost worth it to microwave Batoon for that super pack up there.
Speed booster. Oh, that's very, very nice for Waffle.
Yeah, he's got some juice now.
Lynx heading the correct direction, and then deciding to not go the correct direction. That's unfortunate.
I wonder what he's looking for. How far away is the map here for Techno?
Right there.
Nice.
Oh. Dragon.
We have one double item major.
This is... I mean, this is looking really good for Waffle here.
It is. I'm not sure why Lynx went that direction. He seemed to be pretty focused on map before. He's just doing blinds for the sake of it.
Mickey Mouse. Yeah, he decided to go for the Norfer
that
map. Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna peek item. And he's rewarded for it. But he's being very careful to come back. So there is no coming back. At least it doesn't seem like it. Suppose it could connect through Lava Dive.
Oh, Waffle messing up the speed boost. Just a smidge off. Without X right here, it's going to be a bit slower than Lynx's fight, but... This is looking really bad for Lynx.
Yeah.
If it turns out that there's no bosses here in Norfair, which... who knows? Wait, we're already in Norfair. No, we're in Meridia right now for Dragon. Oh no. Okay, no, Lynx is just checking upstairs. Yeah. Just missiles. Now, if I'm Waffle here, you ignore everything and just go for bosses. There's nothing else that you need to grab.
Agreed. Maybe an X that's right there, or
I mean,
a major
if you're already in the
that's
room,
right
yeah.
there.
But I mean, at this point, the only thing that's really going to give you upgrades is Ice Wave.
Charge and plasma, too strong. Devs, please patch.
Yeah, Zeb Skip with Ice would be the best here. It's like, other than that, you're not looking at too much. Well, I wouldn't go out of my way for Ice here. Actually, I don't remember the refills on Mother Brain. How it's looking over there, so technically you might want to go out of your way for some majors. So if you don't feel comfortable being able to speed skip Mother Brain here, then it could be quite the big time loss.
Yeah. Well, I hope for Waffle's sake that he can do the very short charge that it takes. It's about the same short charge as the lava dive to spark a Zeb.
Lynx has speed.
Oh, Lynx has speed?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Fantoon. 100% this is Fantoon. Oh, Fantoon.
This
We
is
already seen
Fantoon?
Fantoon. What am I talking about?
Left map, Fantoon.
Oh my gosh, Ridley and Kraid right next to each other. That is... Holy my gosh, that's huge for Waffle.
Yeah, that is, because he's coming back. I guess there was no way to progress elsewise. Oh. This is kind of unfortunate for Lynx.
I think this was this a dead end? I believe this upper section. No, not necessarily.
Not for Waffle, not anymore.
No. But I don't know. I don't remember the map. See if this connects all the way down.
You know, there's gonna be a way back. There's always a way back. So, map rando, by the way
If
that
there's
they
items.
generate.
If they're not items, then there doesn't have to be a way back. Well, yeah, it loops around. Okay. I wasn't sure if this room looped all the way around to the other parts of the map. That's the thing.
If you have required items, like if you have every item in the game, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to go through every loop. Yeah.
In terms of loops, yes, but it's happened a couple of races ago, where I believe it was Ridley and like Dragon were in a one-way that wasn't looped around with speed because there were no items to be locked on the other side. So you had to have speed to go through the loop.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you may need items to get through loops. I wasn't disputing that.
Yeah. But if there had been an item behind that loop, then it wouldn't have been speed locked, which was really just like disgusting. So, I mean, there's Ridley and Kraid down for Lynx. Now he just needs to go and find Dragon. Mark that. But I mean, Techno's gonna find that's Dragon that you marked, not Kraid.
No, what am I doing?
I mean, Waffle's gonna find both those bosses here. He already has the map. Gonna fight both of them and be able to go straight to Mother Brain here. I think this is heavily in favor of Waffle, but I don't believe either runner has even been. Wait, have they? Yeah, they've been to the ship, haven't they? Yeah, ship was early. Was ship early or was ship early last seed? Ship was early last seed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either runner has been to Criteria to seed. So this
I
is going
don't
to be a
think
blind
so
escape.
either. Yeah. Well, Lynx is peeking. Did he save? I think he saved before coming this way. I think he went crab hole to save. If I read, yeah.
Techno having a bit of trouble here with Ridley.
Thank you, ZK. Okay.
Red face. Gonna need a couple of extra charged beam shots here. So he missed like 2 or 3 missiles. Yep, there you go. Wow, it's a tiny criteria. I don't think that's going to require more than 1 reset, if it even requires a reset.
Map wasn't far away. Did it look like we could get it on escape?
Yeah, you could probably get it first try on escape. It was really only 1 entrance and pretty easy to find the map.
Yeah, I don't have the gall to do a blind escape unless I feel the need.
It's all bosses down for Waffle. On to Mother Brain.
It looks like blind escape was the play this seed, which it tends to be. Not the item Lynx was looking for.
So now we hopefully find a refill for Waffle here.
I wonder how Lynx is feeling right now. Probably pretty good.
This is going to be pretty close.
It is.
I believe Lynx
but
has a bit more way to travel than Waffle does, but
yeah.
Lynx's ammo count's looking a bit better. If he can find a refill of some sort. And he also has ship knowledge.
Waffle didn't peek. Yeah, wasn't watching.
No. Waffle was nowhere even close. I don't believe.
Well, that's gonna be to Waffle's favor.
I mean, I think there's enough time to get map and go back in the same escape. It didn't look too bad.
And that's all of G4 for both our racers.
Yeah, Waffle, you're just gonna have to go. Gosh.
It doesn't look like Waffle is capable or at least confident in that short charge. Because
Where's Waffle going?
he should be fighting Mother Brain ASAP.
He needs to some way to
He
deal with
doesn't
this. He's looking for the farm here for missiles. Yeah. Just like,
Yeah, he needs projectiles. That's what's going on.
yeah, I know. I know he needed Mother Brain, but I didn't realize this was a farm spot.
Without ice, this is probably the best farm. Although, actually, did we go through Red Tower?
We did.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the farm bugs there are really good for supers, and you can get the setup where you have two farms going at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of the best farms for supers.
It's going through bot wound. For the ammo refill here. Interesting.
That is going to give him a huge advantage.
He's still gonna have to refill between after breaking Zeb's if he doesn't charge, which I don't think either runner's getting through the charge.
I believe Lynx can make this short charge here, though.
Not likely.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of the wrong room.
Yeah.
I thought it was Red Tower, not Caterpillar's room.
Alright. So now the question becomes, does Waffle blind or not? Can he get the blind? Oh, 35 now. Yeah, that's enough to get through Zeb's. And break shield without having to go back. Oh gosh. You just need enough projectiles for Waffle here. Taking all that excess damage was really bad too because it's hurting all his drops for ammo. Waffle, you do not save here. Oh yeah, this is, I think Lynx wins this. Just pure picking up all these missiles. Wow. Having to farm twice for Waffle here was massive, massive detriment.
Yeah. It's no secret that grabbing a bunch of ammo is one of the things Lynx does best.
Yeah, this is, with Lynx's information on ship, this is absolutely going to be Lynx's win here. Barring catch-up. Which,
Yeah,
it's not
that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Nope, that's it.
Techno was gonna take it.
Yeah, up until the fact that he had to farm twice.
So that X-ray making that Batoon fight just that much faster.
Yeah.
There's plenty of twists and turns this seed. No, we didn't play the game. I don't even have chat up. What's wrong with me? Oh, hey, words.
Yeah,
Miraculously-
3-minute and 10-second escape is insane.
Miraculously, chat got it right. There was only 2 entries. That's weird.
I mean, if somehow Lynx messes up this escape, it has to reset here. This is about, and Waffle one-shots this.
Because of how I'm tracking it's Spine Shark? Gosh,
Spine Shark, yeah.
sorry. But because of how I'm tracking, sometimes chat gets lost.
Yeah. Techno hasn't even been in Criteria. Only knows where the connector is.
And if anybody's gonna shamble the escape, it's gonna be Techno.
And with the longer escape timers typically being more lenient, once you make it into Criteria, you probably have enough time to grab that map and make it to ship. As opposed to a very small, if you had like a 50-second escape, you wouldn't have had time. Yeah, and because this crack speedway, Shine, that's not in logic on escapes. It saves massive amount of time, so there's going to be more than enough time when it gets back to ship.
Yeah, I find it weird that even on like extreme seeds, sparks are not taken into account. Oh, you know what? I think that's, yeah, GG's. I think escape time is generated before items are generated, and that's why. That doesn't make any sense. You always get it at the end. I don't know. Let's see.
Waffle's gonna finish up.
I'm done. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, wait, what am I doing here?
What are you doing? What?
Nothing.
Wrong person.
You saw nothing.
Wrong person.
Oh no, he doesn't forfeit. I guess I do done as soon as he's on ship.
Yeah. Plenty of time to grab this map, and then he's gonna realize, oh, the ship's right there. But I mean, there's no way to know that.
Yeah, that detour is nothing. Not on this escape. How's it going, Lynx?
Hey guys, what's up?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just gonna watch Techno finish this up real quick here. All right. So, what'd you think of Game 3?
I mean, pretty straightforward until you get to the speed lock situation. Fortunately, luckily, the speed wasn't too far, and yeah, I mean, besides that, I'm pretty confident that Techno did the same. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Techno did have different pathing, actually. He didn't go through the top of Norfair like you did. He went into Meridia first.
Oh, so
After-
he got
Yeah, so he
got
got
the
speed
first.
before you,
Oh,
and
that's interesting. That should be like the ideal route. Maybe
yeah,
fish
so
elsewhere.
he would have Techno would have had this race, but he had to farm twice to break Mother Brain and get through Zebs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which-
my
I was
ammo
a
so limited.
I was a little bit worried because I was picking up all of the supers at the beginning, thinking about a chargeless seed. And
Yeah.
once you get charged, it was okay. I just wasted time, but those supers actually came in really handy.
Yep.
For me.
Without ice and runway, the extra ammo was without a doubt the deciding factor.
And going for those two majors and ending up with the X-ray that helped you get the refill there behind Botwoon.
Yeah, that was pretty important.
How about you, Techno?
Oh, Techno, GG's.
What do you think?
You're what, sorry? What was the question?
Lynx had a question.
No,
It wasn't really
I
a
just
question,
said GG's Techno.
Oh yeah, GG.
Anything you guys
Oh.
want to talk about?
Game 1. Straight off the bat, I want to talk about Game 1. I forgot it was no objective. Oh man, literally. I remember fighting Fantoon, and I made a mental note. Fantoon isn't an X, it's no objectives. I go down, I beat Dragon, and I get that map. I see Dragon's not X's. I think in my head, it's not. It's no objectives. Jeez, I can't get my words out. There was some point where it just a switch turned off in my brain, and I was like, I need to find Ridley. And yeah, I knew where Mother Brain was, and I had the North End map. I knew where to get tanks and stuff, and it was towards the end, and I got the map, and I kind of looked around. I was like, wait, this is no objectives, and I put it in all caps in the chat.
Where are all the X's?
Oh, at that point, I was like, I've thrown so bad. And yeah, by the time I was on my way to the 6th tank, and then that's when you finished, and I was like, damn. I felt really bad after that match. I felt so defeated. I was like, oh, no way I'm even continuing. But Game 2 was, I didn't even remember it, to be honest. It's kind of all, blurred.
I was
out in my
wondering
head.
if you went up after the criteria map, or did you go elsewhere?
Can you guys post the seed in the chat and then unlock it, please? I'd like to take a look at it.
I'll unlock the ones
The second one, you mean?
The second one, yeah. I mean, any and all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll unlock both of mine as well. One and 3 are unlocked now.
Give me a second. Okay. So yeah, I would have imagined that you Techno went up first and you get the grab for that seed. And then you went down.
You?
Do you remember that?
Yes, I went.
You got
I
you got
went
to go
up.
through pants, right, to get to Maridia?
Yes. Because I went up there initially. I saw it was Pants Room and was like, I don't really want to risk the one way because I wasn't sure. Because I knew it connected to Mission Impossible, but I didn't want to. And I thought, oh, it could go up somewhere, but I wasn't certain. I was like, I don't want to waste the loop, be down on supers. Obviously, it's not too bad, you can farm them, but after I got the map, I was like, okay, Meridia's up there, I'll go and do that. I left Norfair alone because I didn't really like the idea of blinding it, and because I didn't have supers at that point, I didn't want to go through the gate room with like the gate at the top and the hoppers on the left. I didn't want to commit to that because I didn't have a save like nearby. So then I went up to Meridia and then wrecked ship first and then found Gravity.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Gravity saves a lot of time in that seed. Like
Yeah.
I found it just right at the end because I did Norfer first, and I played pretty well for my route. But Gravity is too strong in that seed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you going into Norfair first, and then you having to go both to the right and all the way up, was kind of the downfall, where he was able to Norfair last. So you didn't have to backtrack anywhere.
I had to backtrack to Ridley because he was speed locked.
I mean, yeah, you had to backtrack to Ridley because he was speed locked, but
not like
the water
nothing
rooms are
huge.
so bad. I mean, I think compared to what I had to do, all the water traversing,
Yeah.
it was just a lot of water.
Yeah, because did you go up to Bryn after Norfair, or did you go back through Criteria to Meridia?
So
Bryn.
Yeah, because that's Main Street, which without Gravity,
Yeah.
that's gonna be slow.
yeah, and then I had to. I mean, because I went Norfer first, you had to traverse some water for the map, which was Fantune, and then you had to go back to Mount Everest, do all that water. It was a
Yeah.
fish tank as well. It's just everything is just too slow.
Yeah, that does look pretty bad. So yeah, because you got charge by sparking up to
Yeah.
the aqueduct items, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Because I did the snail clip because I came down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seed. Oof. Yeah, if you take the route that you took, it feels so punishing. I just got very lucky finding Gravity there. The most recent seed, you didn't have ice, right?
No.
Neither
I went
did
I went to grab the two majors at the right of was it Turian? In the wreck ship shaft area. I was scared because I picked Norfair entrance and I saw it was speedlock to the left. Or it was potentially speedlock to the left. So I went back because I was scared to get into a solo situation, and I got punished for that. So I know you went into Norfair to the right and got your speed pretty quick.
I mean, yeah, I did a bit of looking around for like a different path, and then I went down, found Spring Ball, and then found the bottom of Decora, and I was like, oh, this is Speedlock, that's great. And then I found the top entrance into West Ocean. I was like, hopefully this connects, but then I saw that Decora connects to the top bit, and like, okay, there's nothing here unless Speed is here, which is so like unlikely, and Speed was just, you know, in Meridia still. I was like, oh, well, that saves it. So instead of going through North Air, I went and did Meridia then. And then
Yeah, and
I skipped
I
all the
also
and stuff.
After grabbing the two majors in Turian and feeling really bad about that, I went up and to the left, see if maybe it wasn't a speedlock, and I found the Mickey Mouse, and I had to go all the way back. So apparently the ammo situation really saved me in this seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you skipping all of the ammo on the way back, Waffle, was what really was the downfall there, because
Yeah.
looking at the map now, ice was off of Aqueduct,
Yeah. At that
which
point,
you're never
I was
getting.
thinking like I couldn't remember if there was like a place to charge a spark, which there isn't.
No.
And as I was going down, I was thinking, you know, hopefully there's like an ammo refill nearby because I can't really see any. If I went down, you know, the pirate shaft and got the single missile there, that might have helped. You know, I'd have to do a little loop back around, but
Yeah.
you know, getting the supers and spore spawn supers, maybe like going up. I could have farmed in Batcave. I didn't even notice Batcave was there. Or
Right
I
at the
could've went down
beginning,
elevator.
you skipped the super and a missile right at the beginning of the seed.
I didn't
which is also-
have. I had 3 supers at that point, and I was in that room, and I thought to myself, if I use those supers here, it doesn't matter because I don't need supers, and I can just farm them in Big Pink. I was like, you know, it's worth a shot. You know, I can get an X. Don't know what the X is, but you know, could be supers, and missiles is nice because I didn't have any missiles leaving Wreck Ship, if I remember correctly. And I was like, I could do it, and I thought, no, I need to save time. There's no point. And yeah, there's so many little bits and pieces where it's just like, oh, there's some ammo there. I'm gonna skip that because I don't really need it. And then in the end, it's like, yeah, I just didn't have enough to be able to. If I could break the glass there, if I had like 1 or 2 more missile packs, then I could have like farmed up a little bit, and then like, you know, did it started it from backside. But yeah, no, that ammo situation, I played it pretty bad. Oh, there is a full refill at the end of the Botsuni tank room as well, which I didn't realize.
that's where LynxX refilled.
Yeah, I was thinking, because I kind of remembered that Botsuni tank was there, and I was like, is it going to be faster?
Oh,
I forgot I had speed, so yeah.
I found a missile refill after fighting Bot 1 on the way to bring. Like one of their doors from the wreck ship shaft was Bot 1, and then it was a super pack and the refill.
Yeah,
you were talking about the Bot Winnie tank room. Where was that?
Yeah,
actually
in wreck ship. So
it was there. Okay.
Yeah, no, Botswin. Yeah, because I thought to myself, you know, these mages, unless I get speed locked, I don't need them. Let's hope I don't get speed locked. And because I found speed already, I just, you know, by the time I was back in Dorian, I didn't need anything else. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I hadn't fought Botswin, couldn't get the refill there, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, just in general, yeah, very unfortunate at the end, but it is how it is. Man. I can't see any other close refills. There's a missile pack but the room on the right-hand side of the crab hole, there's a missile pack in there. I just didn't notice either. I could have grabbed that instead of refilling. Jeez, yeah. But it's all in the past. It's... Well, I'm out of the tournament now, which is unfortunate, but also a bit of a relief, because now, I don't know, I don't have to stay up as late to do races, and it's all
Is it late for
more
you?
casual. It's nearly 3 a.m, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's late.
Oh. But it's fine, I usually stay up late anyway, so it's no different than it would be if I wasn't in the tournament, but yeah, that's good. Now I can focus on the casual races and season 4 that's coming up soon, which is very exciting. Do you know who you're going up against next in Civil Bracket?
It hasn't been determined yet.
Has it?
Wait, you mean
Yeah,
my
it's Nito.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it has? Okay. Whoop.
I have to face him again. Oh my gosh.
Again?
Yeah,
Or did he knock you out of gold, or did you win?
I won that
Oh,
one.
nice.
Yeah.
Was it close?
So he's gonna be coming out for blood.
Or...
He's really good.
Match.
It's gonna be close.
That'll be exciting. Yeah, I've not lost interest in the tournament. No, I'm still going to watch. It is some very good players and some very exciting matchups to see. But yeah, I'm glad I got to go against the people I did, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, I didn't go against the big ones, like, you know, like
Yeah.
Aussie or Eddie or anything, but, you know, Nevdi up in against Andy, you know, I put up a decent fight. I think I've won a match on each one. I beat Nevdi, I beat you once, I beat Andy, and I was 6 seconds away on the first match with him. So I'm happy I'm able to put up a fight. I'm not just getting like destroyed every match. But yeah, no, these have been very fun, and I'm glad I'm able to participate.
I'd say you and Tilly Morph were the two big surprises of the tournament. You guys seem to... Oh, Tilly's here. Cool. You guys seem to get really good just before the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of all the tournament presets and just playing as often as I did, but I definitely, looking back at like previous race results and stuff, I can definitely see that I'm like doing better than I was before, which is nice. But yeah, no, I didn't expect to do amazingly, but I didn't expect to do poorly either. I had a bit of like self-respect, I guess. I wasn't gonna be too harsh on myself at least. But no, I'm glad I can be a surprise, I guess. Hopefully with the next tournament, another Map Rando tournament right after this, question mark. You know, if there is, you know, more competition, more tournaments to come, then I will very gladly take part in them.
Look forward to it.
Be fun, yeah.
Anything you want to add, Lynx?
No, just say GG to Techno, and thank you for the content tracking and tournament organizers. It's been really fun. Hopefully I can keep winning on the silver bracket.
We'll
All
be
right.
rooting for you.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for us here. So, I'd like to thank the organizers of the tournament and SpeedGaming for letting us host us here. Go ahead and give the racers a follow. They're already in the chat. And we'll see you guys next mission. Also, go to Divine's channel. Follow.
Okay. See you, everyone.